Hello everyone. I'm recording session 8, sharing my screen with you, and I'm going to the directory where we have this session 8. So I have this practice session here, Control C, Control V. I'm going to revise this name as answers. I'm going to work it out for you. Only 3 questions here. Question number 1 is about FV, future value, present value, payment function. Only 3 functions, financial functions. So I'm going to make it a little bit closer here. The first one, I'll just put everything in the center. And also I'm click on the dollar sign. So this is about present value. I wish to take a nice vacation upon completion of a bachelor degree. I'm investing $200 per month for next 12 months. I make my payments right at the beginning of each month. And my agent also fixes the interest at 6%. I deposited $500 right now. Opening the account. How much will I get by the future? FP value. So what is the interest rate? 6%. So per month, 0.06 divided by 12, all months. And the payment is $200. I'll put my negative sign, money going out of my pocket. And initial deposit is present value is minus 500. So at the beginning of each month is going to be 1. So that's it. Okay. You don't want the formula to go in the backward direction, put in the left justified. So it won't go in the backward direction. So FV, euro future value, the rate is 4%, semi-an is annual payments, 4% is 0.4, NPR is 5 years, calculate the future value of the investment, 5 years, annual payments, so 5 years is 5 years, 4% is 4%. So the future value today, it's made today, so PV is 10,000, and that's it. And I'll put negative sign here. Okay, semi-annual, this is semi-annual. So future value of rate is semi-annual, 6%, 0.06 divided by 2. Number of period 3 multiplied by 2, semi-annual. And deposit of 5,000 today is not a payment. It's 5,000 today, minus 5,000. And it doesn't say at the beginning of the period or something. The default is end of period. And now I have future value computation is monthly, the beginning of each month. So this is FV. The rate is 7%, 0.07 divided by 12. The number of periods is 5 years, multiplied by 12. And payments made 1,000, beginning of each month, minus 1,000. That's the payment. The present value is minus 35,000 beginning of each month. So that's it. 121. So now I'm going to go to the present value equal to PV. I will put left justified for all of them and also dollar signs. Okay. So the formula is just left justified. So then you need 3,000 in future to buy a computer. Interest rate is 8%. Should you put aside next year? So 1 year. So PV 8%, 0.08. Number of period equal to 1. It's not a payment, but it's a present value, right? You need future value of 3,000. So you need 3,000, right? Coming to you. Okay. And its present value is money going out. Or I can put negative sign if I want at the end. So set aside. That's it, I think. You don't need to do anything more. 3,008%. Just 1 year. So that's negative. Money is coming to you. I can put everything into negative sign, or money you are put negative here. So that means you're investing today. So you're going to receive. I can put minus here or at the beginning. So it doesn't really matter how you put that. That's what you need to invest today to get 3,000 next year. So what if it requires 2 years? Take the same formula and put this into. So I will put 2 instead of 1. So La La Land, the country offers a bond. It's worth $1,000 in 30 years. So it's about PV. So the rate is 5%, 0.5. Number of periods is 30. So basically, willing to pay for those bonds today. So you need to get the future value is 1,000. The default is at another period. So that's a negative sign you want to put. Either at the beginning of the PV or they both will get the same. So what is the present value of the receiving 1,000 in 5 years? Discount rate, that's nothing but interest rate, semi-annual. So which is PV. The interest rate is 5%, 0.5 divided by 2, semi-annual, 5 years, 5 multiplied by 2, number of periods, and the future value is 1,000. That's it. So you want to put negative sign. So 781.2. And the next one is a payment function, which is equal to, you're taking a car loan. I will put the entire thing as formatting here. Put a dollar sign too for the interest, for the values. So left justify, I want to put the left justify. left is fine. Because I don't want the formula to go in the backward direction. All right. I can move it up actually, but it's okay. I'll leave it like that for a moment. Later on, I adjust it. So it's a payment function PMT, and the rate is 5%, 0.05. Is months, 60 months, so divided by 12, and then 60 months is 60. So car loan is 5,000. The present value is 5,000. What kind of car is he buying? So yearly interest rate is this, including the interest. How much should you pay per month? So that means end of the month you'll be paying every month, end of the payment. That's the default actually. So leave it like that. So if I want to put negative sign here, or payment is negative, so you can put negative sign at the beginning. So it will become 94 points. So I will just put all of them to go in the middle. So go here equal to calculate the quarterly payment PMT function quarterly, right? So 0.04 is interest rate divided by 4. How many years? Or 5 years multiplied by 4 quarters. And then the loan, the present value of the loan is 15,000. So he explicitly said end of period. So that's a default anyway. So leave it like that. So that's a negative sign. I would put a negative sign here. Money which is going out, right? Okay, payment. So determine the annual. Okay, the loan money is coming to you and you're making the payment. You can leave it negative sign if you want. Cash the payments. So equal to PMT and determine the loan, the beginning of the period, and the 6% interest rate 0.06. Beginning of the period. What is the period? Annual payments. So period is a year. I don't need to show 3 years. And the loan is 20,000. So beginning of the period. And negative sign. Okay. Equal to PMT semi-annual. Beginning of the period. So 0.08. Semi-annual means 2. So 2 years, 2 multiplied by 2. The present value $25,000. Money coming to you. Okay. I will put 25,000. Money coming to you, actually taking the money, 25,000. And that's a payment you're talking about. That's the present value that you're taking. It's paid over 2 years, semi-annual. So paid at the beginning of the period. So that's it. The whole thing is negative. I'll leave it like that. So the whole thing is negative. I stop sharing, stop recording.